Hi, Dr. Lim here. In the training of GANOTHERAPY, we keep on reminding the member that if you just try to sell the products per se, you become a poor salesman, and the chances for you to succeed in the exam is not too high. You must become a professional and provide the solution for the health problem of the customer. Then you shall become an excellent promoter of the products and sell verify in the exam. Under this reasoning, you should study the body system in order to understand what are the common problems faced by people and what should be the easy solution for them. Nowadays, there are a few common problems: depressions and emotionally not feeling well. The overweight people keep asking us to give them a weight loss program. Last but not least, many complain of lack of energy and vitality. They need some products to boost their energy. Now the basic concern is, can you handle depression, overweight, and lack of vitality using the products of the exam? Of course, the answer is a big yes. So what should we do and what should we learn to handle all this problem? First, we need to understand our body functions. What is the cause of depression? What is the cause of being overweight? And what is the cause of fatigue and lack of vitality? We have discussed depression in past many videos, and you should go back and refresh yourself from time to time. Today, we shall discuss one aspect of depression, that due to anemia or lack of good blood. It burdens your liver and organs and causes depression. The question is how to maintain good quality of blood in our body. For the blood, most important is the hemoglobin, which can carry the oxygen and supply it throughout the body. Now the question is, zero down to how to produce good hemoglobin in the body. Many people associate hemoglobin with iron, but iron is just a small part of hemoglobin. Just taking iron alone may not solve the problem. In many parts of the world, many women suffered from anemia during pregnancy. Doctors addressed a lot of iron supplements. The number of anemia during pregnancy will not significantly reduce. That means supply iron is only part of the solution, and that may not be a good and sufficient solution to handle anemia. I handled a case. One lady who was suffering from serious anemia came to meet me. She was thin and skinny, her face very pale, the body very fragile. He told me the doctor gave her iron tablet, and after years of consumption, nothing has improved. I observed that her lips were pale, her palms were soft and weak. This indicated her stomach was weak and her metabolism is low and deficient. As the vitality of stomach is shown on the lips, when the lips is reddish and radiant, the stomach system is active and good. If the lips are pale and look weak, the stomach system is also weak and lacks vitality. I told her the main problem was with the stomach, not the blood. The stomach was weak, and thus the absorption was poor. No amount of iron intake could solve her problem, as her stomach may not absorb the iron easily. We advised her to take the XM products to strengthen the stomach system. She only took 6 pairs of RG and GL. The color came back to her face, and within 3 months, she was free from anemia. This was the early days of the XM, and spirulina was not yet introduced. Other than RGGL, we did advise her to take green vegetables. We asked her to blend the green leaf vegetables with orange or fruits and drink juice. That surprised her, and the vegetable was supposed to be cold, and she was weak and skinny. She worried the vegetable could lower down her energy level. We advised her this may not happen because the chlorophyll in green vegetable is the building material for hemoglobin. Taking green vegetable actually will enhance the production of hemoglobin and vitalize her. She took the advice seriously and her anemia was cured. Before we introduce spirulina, we always ask patients who are suffering from chronic disease to prepare a glass of green vegetable juice and consume it regularly. Many were getting good results. After the introduction of spirulina, drinking of vegetable juice may not be necessary, and spirulina is packed with chlorophyll. In the natural habitat, spirulina is living in shallow caustic lakes, meaning the lakes that is alkaline in nature and full of soda, the sodium bicarbonate in the water. During the dry season, the lakes dry up and spirulina enter into hibernation. It survives through the dry stage. When the rain comes back, it wakes up from the hibernations and continue to strive. That's why spirulina is a rare plant that in her dry state remains green, as her hemoglobin, as her chlorophyll is intact and not oxidized. Consumption of spirulina can vitalize the blood system. So, for people suffering from blood problem, be it anemia, low oxygen content, or hypertension, taking spirulina is very helpful. At a time when I was in Ethiopia and traveling to the south, there was one lady whose blood oxygen level was poor. The town in Ethiopia is on a highland, and she suffered a lot and was always panting for air. I advised her to take half a mega dosage of spirulina, about 15 tablets a day. About a week's time, I returned back to Addis Ababa, the capital of Ethiopia. She just checked the oxygen level content in her blood, and it is high and normal. All her suffering due to lack of oxygen disappeared, and she was very thankful to spirulina. Today I'm a bit busy and have to travel until tomorrow evening. I stop the video here and we continue in the next video about how to handle obesity and lack of vitality in the body. See you then. Bye bye.